We're Will and Jen. Last year, we bought our new fifth wheel, and now we're traveling around the U.S. for work and fun. In our last vlog, we wrapped up our trip to the Bahamas with an ATV tour around Nassau and got to feed pigs on the beach. This week, we're heading back down to Florida to pick up our RV from service, but we end up encountering some unexpected delays when we get there. Is it enough to go down the road though?
Probably not. So every year around, like right after Christmas, New Year, we always go down to Florida. We've done it for a couple years now because a couple of things. It's the Tampa show, and quite honestly, we just want to escape the cold. So this trip, we are heading back down to Florida, and in all honesty, there's no shows, and we weren't expecting to escape the cold, but as we're loading up, I noticed this. It's still really freaking cold in Maryland, and it's a couple days. It's tomorrow, April 1st, I think.
Yeah, we got like a cold spell.
Yeah, I was not expecting this.
Warmer, but
I know, we've only been home a week.
Yeah,
It's had some warm-ish days, but not like super warm though.
Yeah.
But today's cold.
Today is cold. Last night was cold.
It's 28 degrees right now.
Dang.
Like the planes are trying to come up.
Doesn't that look like an ice carrot you pulled out of the ground?
It does. Okay.
I know the plants are like, I was trying to survive. I don't even want to show this front area. So a couple weeks ago, we dropped our RV off for service work at the RV One Tampa. It's a really sad day leaving the RV and kind of having to take a pause from full-time RV life. Goodbye, my baby. You've been a good girl. And we've been home for a couple weeks. We went to Bahamas. We had a nice time, but we were very excited to get back to the RV, and we're about to leave our house in Maryland and head down to Tampa, Florida. We have a little bit of a pit stop on the way, but I'm just so excited to pick our RV back up. I'm out of this freezing cold.
I know.
Yes, sir. I ain't got no things, no money, no means, just a wind in the wings. Yes, sir. I got my feet on a cloud.
Hi, Tuck. What my baby doing? Hi, Toby. Okay, hold on. You gotta wait.
Dog park time. Oh, look what I even brought.
Did you bring that?
I did.
Or was it already there?
I brought it.
Wait, Tuck. We made a little pit stop in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, which we actually stop here a lot because just like a perfect pit stop for lunch. It's like right into North Carolina over the Virginia line, and it's nice because they have a bunch of restaurants and like a Walmart here, and the best thing is they have a little dog park area at the visitor center, so we can run the dogs a little bit
And let him tinkle.
Okay.
Come on, guys. Here.
Are you guys excited for this?
Come on, Toby. You know, I think this is easily jumping.
Oh, Tucky, where's the ball? Why didn't you bring it back? Oh, Tucker, I see a better ball actually. You should steal that one. Tucker, look. What, you don't care about the ball because there's so many smells? Wow. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Get it. He's like a freaking distracted squirrel.
No, I won't come down. I used to bounce on knees, fresh from the oven, chubby and carefree.
We made it to Charleston last night, and we didn't really do anything because we got in and we were tired from driving all day. But today we actually are spending the day in Charleston because we had to do some work stuff. Our friend Elijah and his wife actually just moved here to Charleston from Orlando because he's going to be the new general manager of the RV One in Charleston. So we decided we'd make a pit stop here on the way to Florida. That way we could record some kind of marketing content for the opening of the dealership. So we already went and did that today, actually. But now we are over at his house because when we were at the dealership, he was like, hey, would you guys want to go out on the boat today? Because they bought a little boat because their community that they live in has like dock access. So we're about to go out on the boat.
We're like, so you can't tell them no to the boat.
Right, like how do you say no to like, do you want to go on a boat?
Right.
So we were like thinking about doing some stuff in Charleston, but we've been here several times, so we've hit a lot of the stuff that's fun to do. So I was like, yeah, let's go out on the boat. It should be fun.
And Tucker's coming out on the boat with us.
Tucker is coming with us, right?
I think he's gonna be kind of scared.
You think so?
Yeah, because I don't think he's ever been on a boat with it like moving.
Oh,
Remember we
yeah.
put him on it once.
On what boat?
Your dad's boat.
Oh.
And I didn't bring his life jacket from home, so I'm gonna
Mommy.
Hold on to my baby.
Please hold me good, Mommy.
I will hold you so good, Tucky. Are you ready to be a boat doggy?
You gonna be a boat boy?
You gonna be a basic boat doggy? I completely forgot that Elijah just got a new puppy. So they already have a mini Australian Shepherd, and they got like another mini one, but I think this mini one's gonna get bigger. Oh, baby!
Oh, be gentle, Tuck.
Oh, he's so cute. Wait, is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Oh, what's her name?
Nova.
No, oh, that's a cute name.
That's a good name, yeah.
Hi, Nova. Her eyes are so pretty. Hi. That's a little puppy, huh, Tuck?
How old is she?
She's 10 weeks, I think.
Aww. Aw,
That's a big dog.
Australian Shepherds are so cute with their colors and their
They
eyes.
are, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Do you feel like time is passing through you?
Come on, Tuck. Good boy, Tuck. Good boy. Good boy, he got it. Oh, you're such a good boy.
Okay. Can you hold him for a second?
Yeah. They said you have to be really strategic about the time of day that you go out and come back because it gets really low tide here that you come on, Tuck, you got it. It gets really low tide here, so then you like can't get back in if you go out too late or something. So we were rushing to go out so we can actually make it back. A boat! We gonna go out on it?
Oh,
You got it.
He's good, he's
Okay,
good.
okay, good boy.
I'll probably have to go out with him.
Say cheese. Cheese. There you go.
No, turn it off.
Turn it off. What do you want to say?
Cheese. Happy baby.
You gonna be famous on TV?
Huh?
You gonna be famous on TV?
No.
No.
A pizza.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Cheese.
Okay, give it back in here. Give it back.
So we tried to go out on their boat and we had some technical issues. I think the battery was dead or something, but we still had a great time. We had dinner at their house. I was playing with the puppy all night. Tucker was in heaven. And yeah, it was just a really nice, relaxing day. Today we are leaving Charleston and we are heading down to Tampa. So we'll probably see Matt tonight and then hopefully tomorrow picking up the RV, which I'm so excited about. I miss my RV. Can't wait to get back in it and just have like a kitchen and everything that you don't get in a hotel room. Very excited about that, but we are about to hit the road soon and head down to Florida. It's a rainy day today. We're actually like getting a storm moving across the whole East Coast. So we're gonna have to like time out the drive because when I looked on the radar, it showed that actually like northern Florida is gonna get some severe weather this afternoon. So we're gonna have to like base our route in Florida off of where the storm is. So we'll see. I mean, right now it's just light rain, but I feel like when we were taking the RV for service, remember? There was that big storm that we had to follow behind when we were leaving for Texas.
Yep.
So, but this is our regular like driving setup. I feel like usually Will's driving. He's taking the brunt of the drive. And then I'm working, so I'm doing some freelance work right now. And it's funny because I feel like some people probably like struggle to work on the car, but we travel so much that I've actually gotten like very efficient working in the car. Like I can make an office out of anywhere now because we travel so much and we're always like in a different place. Like I don't need a desk or anything. Even in the RV, I just sit like on the theater seats. But yeah, it's a very cloudy, dreary day. The dogs are sleeping. You guys are sound asleep. Oh, hi, Toby. Tucky, are you asleep, baby? I see your eyes open.
Says I'm too tired. I was playing with my Nova friend all day yesterday.
Yeah, Tucker loved his new puppy friend. Did you like Nova? You and Nova were having some fun last night, weren't ya? Is Nova your buddy? Yeah? He looks so tired. Look, guys, we're behind Herbie. Have you ever seen that movie? What? It's like a little magic car. It could drive itself. That looks just like it, too. That is so cool. I guess that's the number on it. They just like made it out to look like that. Yeah, see, Herbie was the 53 car. I just saw Herbie. All right, we're here at the RV One Tampa. We got into Florida last night and we came over this morning. We're about to go in and get our RV and we're gonna do a full like walkthrough and going through our list of service items. So we're gonna kind of take you guys along of what that process looks like. This is also our first time picking our RV up after service. So we're new to the process and if you guys are gonna be new to, as well, if you have a new RV and you're dropping it off for service for the first time, hopefully this will give you a little bit of a peek into what that whole experience is like. So we're gonna go in and go see our unit. Here she is. Like getting
Close all the way at all now.
Is it enough to go down the road though?
Probably not. Because water and stuff's gonna get in there. I mean, it's not touching at all. This should be touching.
We're gonna have to say it though.
Yeah, I mean, it may not be able to fix.
I mean, it was in more when we had it.
Yeah, but they've been adjusting it and trying to get it in and stuff.
Yeah. So funny, it feels like coming home after being away for a long time. Just like so excited to have the RV back.
Ron, these are still going? These go with them, right?
What is it?
These are the parts for the slide. I didn't know if they were going or Alliance was taking care of it.
I don't know if the Alliance is going to take care of it or not. I mean,
Yeah. These were the parts that we ordered for
Okay.
to do the repairs until we found out, we couldn't get it done. This is the keys for the new lock on the front.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And this one got fixed too.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Oh, is it all new? A whole new door?
No, it was just a trim.
he repaired it.
Oh, but the lock, it wasn't locking too. Yep, it's locked
There we
now.
go.
Cool.
Yeah, that was the big thing before is we could only lock it from the outside with the key. So that's great. Yep.
The deadbolt wouldn't lock at all.
Okay, see, slide 3. At least walk down there. Let's see, radio. Your zones work both.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to replace the whole radio, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I kept wondering with that. I'm like, is this just user error? But I knew it was probably pretty similar to the one we had in our first fifth wheel, where you could just turn a zone on or off. So I was like, I don't know if I'm just not doing this right.
Stove always worked, it was just the oven. Unless that one's out, let me try the other one. Sorry.
Okay, I got flame.
Oh, you got it. Just took a sec.
You can usually see the light through the reflection, right?
That's definitely a problem. I think I hear it.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
on, yeah. Okay.
This takes a little bit.
And you have to hold it in.
Yes, whenever you're lighting this, you push it in and you hold it to that.
That's what we're doing.
until you get this
Yeah.
to light the pilot. Your cabinets here,
Yeah.
got them as close as I could get
Okay.
them
Looks
to be square. I found your cup holders under
Oh.
behind the drawer.
I was wondering where those went because they got back like jammed under there, I guess,
Yeah, they
behind
were
the drawer.
behind that drawer when I pulled it out to
Gotcha.
straighten it.
I know they were like I knew they were in that drawer and then they went missing. I figured they probably had gotten back there.
Yeah.
Okay. Were we having problems with those drawers going
They
out
just
too?
weren't.
They
Yeah,
just
there
weren't.
was a big, there was
just
a big
weren't
gap
straight, I
on that
think.
side,
Gotcha.
and they weren't
Yeah,
closing
nice.
straight.
Yeah. So do they even think that these parts are going to be relevant with the issue now, or maybe
See, that's the
not?
whole thing I don't know. So
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of like, well, I think maybe we'll keep them.
So, the issue, remember we said these doors would always, like here, they'll just shut.
Yeah.
So, the way that the door is, it was kind of hard for him to adjust them because they put big screws in.
Okay.
But what he did instead was he put a magnet at the bottom, which I think
Oh,
is
okay.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
It'll stay open.
Okay.
I got your microwave and everything.
Yep.
It's up there.
That was it. You had to get a new one, right?
Oh yeah, that's better.
Oh yeah, it was clogged.
Yeah. And it was real low pressure.
The blue pipe
Yeah.
that was clogging it. So I
Gotcha.
cleaned all that up.
Okay. I know sometimes when they're new from the
And-
manufacturer, they get dust and stuff built up, right?
Your door, I took care of your door.
Okay.
Where that,
Oh, pantry door. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that had to split.
right there. Yep. Put glue in there and
Clamped it, yeah.
And put it all-
Nice.
got it all
And
done.
shelf you fixed too. So what did you figure out what the slide issue is?
Well, we're thinking that either the framing is off a little bit because you're touching on the top here, and you're touching at the bottom down there, but you try to adjust it with everything outside to pick this up, and then when I try to bring it in, it's like bringing in a wedge. It pushes it up so high that I can't get it all the way in.
Oh
So I've talked to Connor at Alliance,
Okay.
and we've sent them all the measurements and stuff, and they're kind of come up with a plan.
Okay. What are those parts for?
That's the actual
We're gonna
slide.
keep those.
We're gonna keep those.
Yeah, me
Okay.
and her agreed on that.
Well, I said if they're not, if you don't think they're relevant anymore to the actual problem, then it's probably not worth us trying to lug them around, right? If
Oh,
unless
I agree. Yeah, but I don't. So that won't fix the problem. Whatever those parts
No,
are.
those won't fix the problem. That is the replacement sweeps for the side.
Oh, so we
Well,
still need those.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
so
We'll still
so
need those once the slide is fixed. won't
Right.
we? Yeah.
But
so do we have
Alliance will
new
those.
when you say the sweeps for the slide, but we have new gaskets.
No, that's what.
Oh,
what it
that's the
says.
gasket. So we don't have much protection from water coming in that
Oh,
slide.
the seals are there.
Okay.
And they're damaged at the top and all where it's rubbing, but the rest of the seals and that stuff are all there.
Okay.
The cushions and the seals.
And
Whether the slide's in or out.
Right.
Okay.
It's out a little bit on the bottom because because you're going to take it up to get repaired.
Yeah.
They couldn't get the adjustment all the way in.
Okay.
I told him I think we're gonna play around when we bring it in to see if we're like pushing a little bit, like if you're outside, push a little bit if we can get that further in because of that gap at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because I am worried about water coming in there when we're going
Yeah.
down the road.
Because when the slide was all the way in, there was a good sized gap.
On the bottom part, like
Yeah.
on that corner. I don't know if it was on this corner. I didn't see.
So really, the Alliance didn't give you a resolution to this yet.
No, they said told us to get all the numbers, and we sent it to them, and they have a formula they put it into to tell them what to do.
Okay.
Because we're gonna be living in it for the next almost 2 months before we get up to Alliance. So I just want to make sure like we're not gonna have any major
Right.
issues with water coming in and stuff.
Oh, let's check this.
Okay. Oh yes, that wasn't locking. Is that working?
Yeah, I mean it locks. It's just a little loose in the middle, but that's fine.
Yeah. That was the big key. Well, because once you do the side ones.
Yeah, it'll hold it tight.
Yeah, the big thing was just like actually being able to lock it.
Right.
Cool. Okay, what else do we gotta check?
See that didn't get fixed.
I remember that was one thing they said.
Yeah, that they didn't get the parts for yet or something.
Yeah.
So this is our list of what's done.
Well, that's the list we made, like, of all the surface work.
Yeah.
But we're just kind of going through it now and marking off.
And it's all little stuff, but I mean, overall, they got... Whoops, I did this backwards. I should have done it the other way. The checks are stuff that's not done.
So the unchecked stuff is what's done.
Yeah.
Because you probably checked it off when you, like, sent them the list, right? So that's actually pretty good.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you guys, the biggest issue we have, which is we were hoping to get fixed, but unfortunately it's just more of a major problem that Alliance is gonna have to work on, is something's wonky with our kitchen slide, right? It's almost like, and we don't know the exact problem, it's almost like something with the measurements is just slightly off or something. That was the big issue. That was the only like major issue we've had since we bought the unit, is we started having issues with the slide coming in, and it actually like pulled off one of the gaskets around it that like seals it from water coming in.
I think when it did that, it almost like jammed the slide one way or another.
It's gotten it like off. So they worked on this slide issue, and they thought it was one problem, and they ordered parts and worked on it and everything, and it was still having problems coming in fully. And so they've been in communication with Alliance, and it seems like something that we're gonna have Alliance look at when we, because we're going up to the rally in May, so we'll probably just have to deal with it, unfortunately, until then. The biggest thing is just like, we can get it to go out and come in, at least right now, but the problem is when it comes in, there's still a bit of a gap in this lower corner here, just enough to where it's worrisome, like for water getting in the slide when we're going down the road.
Right. So hopefully we can get it pushed in far enough that the seals meet so no water gets in. Yeah. Because I definitely don't want to be driving down the road, especially with how much driving we have coming up.
Yeah, and it's supposed to pour down rain tomorrow.
There's a lot of rain, in the area. Yeah. So hopefully we can at least get that much. Yeah. If not, we'll have to cross that bridge. Maybe we'll have to see how long it'll take them to get that fixed.
Well, but if they can't get it fixed here, then
he can get it fixed. He just didn't hear back from Alliance yet. They were still doing some calculations to figure it out.
I wonder if there's also just like something we could get to help like seal that that we put on temporarily, like before we hit the road. Yeah. Like we put it in as far as we can, and I don't know, some sort of like tape that doesn't mess with the decals, or something we could put there to try to seal it a little bit. I don't know. I'd have to think about what we could do. I'm just saying, if they couldn't fix it before, because it's like we got to take it Wednesday.
I don't know. Here, cut the camera.
Well, we could have worse issues.
We could. That could be
I was just peeking over and I saw this. These poor people.
Why are you laughing at it?
I just feel like it took my like breath away. Like, I just glanced over when we were talking. I was like, geez. I think it's totaled.
I think so.
Dang.
That would suck.
That does suck.
Hopefully they had it insured.
Right? Hope you had gap insurance.
Yeah. So there was one issue with the slide, like Jen said earlier, where the seal was falling off, and then I think it kind of like jarred the slide to one side. So we decided they hadn't got that fixed, and we knew that coming into it. But in them playing and trying to make the adjustments, it was a little bit worse than actually when we dropped it off, and they hadn't got the parts to make it right. So what we decided was that in the meantime, we'll go ahead and give him a couple extra days, because he said what he can do is make those adjustments back, just as like a band-aid to get the slide in as much as possible.
Yeah, and seal it.
And get a good seal.
Yeah.
That was the only real concern. And then actually when we head up to the rally, they said have Alliance take a look at it. They actually might be able to fix it a little bit easier and quicker than they could here.
Yeah.
So this is, again, it's kind of putting a little band-aid over it, but it's gonna fix the issue good enough that we can use it for the next 30, 60 days.
Yeah.
And feel comfortable with it.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
So,
and I was kind of bummed, but I'm like, it's worth it. Like, we're already going to Orlando, so I'm like, it's worth it just to leave it for a few more days, so that the next 2 months
we'll take
of use.
it to Georgia. Because I honestly, in my head, I was thinking, man, we're gonna have to leave it here, go to Orlando, go to Georgia, come back
all the way back down
to Florida, then to Charleston, which was gonna be like 2 or 3 weeks without it.
Right.
So I'm glad it's only a couple days now.
Yeah, we could deal with that.
Yeah.
So we'll just, we did have it booked at the Thousand Trails Orlando, so I'll have to cancel that and just stay in a hotel. But yeah, it's really worth it not to have water coming in the slide, because you know, once you have water damage, then it's like that's hard to fix once it's already happened. So
exactly. Cool.
So
on the road again.
So kind of sad. I was really hoping to take the RV, but yeah, it's just worth it to do the right, like what's right for the RV and womp womp. But oh well. But the guys here at RV One that we dealt with, so we dealt with Ron, and then who was our actual service tech?
I forget his name.
I forget his name, sorry. But we'll find out when we pick it up on Wednesday. They were both super nice. You know, definitely they've been really working on that slide issue, trying to figure it out. And it's just like, I think it honestly is just a little bit beyond what they can take care of here feasibly. And so they tried to fix it. They've been in communication with the Alliance and everything. So yeah, they've done, I mean, again, it's like, we've said this in previous videos, you can't go into the whole service thing with an RV thinking that it's gonna be perfect, you're gonna pick it up and there's gonna be no issues. You kind of have to go in with that mindset and be flexible. I think the key is like if the techs are really trying to fix the issues, and you know, like it's that effort and everything, and he, you know, when he offered to keep it for a few days and like seal that up, that was really nice, because that was really like our worry, is taking it and having water come in, and so he definitely like, you know, said he would take care of that for us. So I'm excited to get it on Wednesday, and hopefully we'll have it like, you know, temporarily fixed till we get to Alliance. Make sure to tune in next Sunday, because we're hitting Universal Orlando in one day while we wait for the RV to be ready, and I'm honestly surprised at how much fun we fit into this one day, so you'll definitely want to see that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.